Qué maldita bestia ese brujo. Pero una maldita bestia. Shit. Mm. Espera. ¿Qué? Ah, importar partida de Witcher 1. Yermos helados, barrio de los templos, orden de la yo. Yermos helados, supongo. Normal. Ciertamente no hay nada más repulsivo que esos monstruos que desafían a la naturaleza y son conocidos como brujos, vástagos de la magia más vil e impía. Son canallas sin conciencia, virtud ni escrúpulos, auténticas criaturas del infierno que solo saben matar. Monstruo o el retrato del brujo, autor anónimo. Han pasado 6 años desde que los reinos del norte derrotaron a las huestes de Nilfgaard en la batalla campal de Brenna. El hambre y las enfermedades asuelan el norte. Los elfos y los enanos viven en guetos. Y cada vez son más los que huyen a los bosques para incorporarse a las unidades de Scoia'tael. En Temeria, un asesino desconocido intenta eliminar al rey Foltest. El criminal muere a manos de Geralt de Rivia, un cazador de monstruos profesional. Pasa un mes. En las orillas del río Pontar, el ejército de Foltest obtiene la victoria y pone fin a la contienda civil de su país. Temeria, año 1271. Al final del anterior juego vimos que Geralt mató a un clon de él, pero creo que no votaron por ese lado, porque ya habían hecho clones de Geralt.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Me pregunto si habrá un juego donde Geralt no se la pase en la cárcel.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Fuck you.
Nasty. And after we've been through so much.
Same side of the barricade then, opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Ves! Unshackle him. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Voy a bajar un poquito a las voces. Creo que en 5 están bien.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle. But Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Y nos quedamos al lado del rey Foldes, ¿no?
Witcher, are you up? His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher...
Pero disimula un poquito Gil.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
No hay guerras sensatas, la gente está muriendo por una riña de enamorados. ¿Perdón? ¿Qué riña de enamorados?
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm.
Un explorador ha visto un dragón. ¿Has averiguado algo del asesino?
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupils suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon in the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
A ver. Bienvenido al prólogo de Witcher 2, bla bla bla, para familiarizarte con la historia, trasfondo de la misma, así como las mecánicas del juego. Yo le había bajado la música, pero ¿qué pasa? Campamento del Rey Foltest. Es de aguas turbias. Se lo visitamos en el primer juego.
Word is, way up north, there's a tribe of wild men who go into battle stark naked.
Whereas you'll have your trousers protecting your jewels and that magic amulet. I'll wager you'll send the lavalette. Oh, looky then, you boy, it's that
Too
witch.
true.
Get on the
Overwhelming.
Riviera to know about amulets.
You'll be slipping on that shit. Now you're bloody well
Uy,
off.
uy, 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 hay que bajar las voces también. Dios, Dios, Dios. Todo el mundo le habla a uno.
Except who'd eat that carcass? Better off using you to fatten the pigs.
Creo que había un botón para
Word is, way up.
mirar las cajas que uno podía saquear o algo así. Bueno,
We'll skin them alive!
magic amulet. I'll wager you'll send
The aroma.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Must be shitting themselves on the wall. The Grinfrid Reaver's honour that's at stake here.
Those trebuchets.
Any advice from a veteran?
With Foltest to victory! Foltest said if you don't hurry, he'll rip your balls off. Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp
Espera,
out of
quiero
them.
ver si puedo hablar con alguien más.
Themselves on the wall.
There's a tribe of wild men who go into battle stark naked.
¿Cómo coño guardo la espada? Ah, y con Z es con que tengo el radar. Ok, con uno guardo la espada. Pero creo que para que me indique el lugar que puedo lootear, tengo que gastar puntos.
Those trebuchets
Word
are
is, way up
fucking
north, there's a
pounding the
tribe of
pulp
wild
out
men who
of
go
them.
into battle stark
They'll
naked.
shit
You
themselves
today.
on the
Whereas
walls.
you'll
have your trousers protected.
Why the hell not?
And that magic
Cheer
amulet.
up, Witcher.
Kick their asses, Geralt.
Bloody
sods. Shite, I don't want to die.
I bet 10 that Bados won't live to see morning.
Stop bothering me!
You're a fool.
Ok, no hay nadie
See
con
now
quien
they cut
hablar.
him up?
I know him, he's tough. He'll bounce back, you'll see, and kill many a lavalette.
Pounding the pulp out of them.
Word is, way up
Must be
north,
shit
there's a tribe of
themselves on the
wild men who
walls.
go into battle stark naked.
Whereas you'll have your
Laugh all you
trousers
like.
protected.
Come the assault, you'll be slipping on that shite.
Better that than on my own entrails.
Lugares de poder en uso. Cuando hayas activado un lugar de poder, podrás acceder a él, aumentar la estadística de tu personaje.
You one of us or not?
Activo un lugar de poder. Ok.
On the walls.
Laugh all you like. Come the assault, you'll be slipping on
With
that shite.
Foltest You to seek the king. victory! He waits near the machine. No reason to go in here.
Satanás. Ah,
There's no time to waste.
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary.
Finally. Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military
¿en serio
engineer.
esas
I'm
cosas pueden
not.
recorrer un kilómetro?
I gave
No
the
me lo
Baroness
creo.
those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenner and during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the Crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Se nota que es un cabrón, pero a ver, un cabrón que sabe, o sea, y sabe tratar a la gente y a su gente, ese tipo de cosas.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent.
Ahora que con la duda, ¿es inevitable
Black
haber
ones in my
matado
camp
a Ada
before
o
a
la
battle.
podemos haber salvado?
What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
Sí.
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Triss did an autopsy. It's possible he was a witcher.
A witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
¿Cuál conde? ¿A ese? O...
3 degrees.
No sé cómo Foltes lo vio, la puta madre.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
¿Será que sí lo podemos matar?
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Echeverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. Her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
Le están usando a los hijos contra él y a la esposa. Bueno, amante.
Coin and country there, your wife, and a long road at your toe.
Me gusta cómo se ve este juego. Esa, no sé.
Bread and vodka's
Se ve
all you'll
chévere.
get when you're plowing for your king.
Hostia, mataron al que estaba cantando.
Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? To What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the
Obviamente.
time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
El ataque. Paramos el monasterio.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Arian Lavalette.
Arian Lavalette. Es familiar, es de la línea biológica de la madre de los niños, ¿no? Lo que entiendo. Los ballet, la ballet. ¿Para qué? Pero el Folte es bravo. No cualquier rey se pone a luchar.
Onward! Attack! Don't pull back! Crush those vermin!
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Qué puto
Lord
genio que
Swan,
soy.
you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Arian Lavalette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory! Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
Ok. ¿Que me tiro por acá o qué? ¿Pero cómo coño bajo o qué? Ah.
Kill the Witcher!
Me toca desacostumbrarme a cómo estaba luchando antes. Porque uno se podía quedar perfectamente quieto y podía ganar las batallas, pero aquí es más jodida. Sí, toca rodar a los Dark Souls.
Kill the Witcher! Kill the Witcher!
Me gusta más el anterior Heart. Este se ve como muy... Parece un pedo. Más que otra cosa. ¡Uy! Lo que quitan. La puta madre. Lo que quitan.
Stand your ground!
A ver.
Kill the Witcher!
Me da otro golpe y me matan. No puedo consumir nada. Así golondrina. Y entonces, ¿cómo la uso?
Kill the Witcher!
¿Cómo uso la marica poción? Ah, tengo todas las señales ya. Voy a usar Igni. Coño.
Blow the lilies!
A ver.
Blow the lilies!
Ahí me queda uno. Mentiras, me queda otro.
Stand your ground!
Adiós, papu. Acción no permitida. Entonces, ¿cómo mierda se usa la puta que te parió? Ah, se me había olvidado eso. Durante la meditación se pueden usar las pociones. Shit.
Blow the lilies!
No, es mala idea. ¿Cómo es que se cambiaba el...? Ah, ya.
Blow the lilies! Blow the lilies!
Ay, ñi. Shit.
Stand your ground! Stand your ground!
¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¿Darle ataque fuerte o qué?
Stand your ground!
Shit.
Down with tyranny!
No creo que voy a cambiar al fuego. Ah, no. Ya sé qué voy a hacer. Los voy a...
Down with tyranny!
Fuck.
Kill the Witcher!
Coño. Me confundo.
Down with tyranny!
La espalda por la espalda. Eso. Dale, pero ¿cuántos? ¿Tan difícil va a ser apuntar una ballesta?
Kill the Witcher! Blasphemers!
A ver. Sí, creo que no lo hice lo suficientemente rápido, ¿no? Ahora.
Stand your ground!
A ver.
Stand your ground!
Kill the Witcher!
¿Resistió?
Stand your ground!
Fuck. Dale que yo estoy que me muero. Dispara la maldita ballesta de una vez.
The towermen! Storm the tower! The gods are with us!
No sé si... No quiero sé si lootear. O sea, esto es un recuerdo, ¿no? O sea, esto no me va a quedar nada.
Stand your ground!
Los poderes se sienten más... No sé, poderosos. El Axia o el que hipnotiza en el primer juego sentí que no hizo un carajo nunca. ¿Qué más?
Clear! Follow me! First man to the tower will never want for wine. For Temeria men! To die for Temeria is to die a good death!
The door! Smash the door! Axemen, give me splinters!
Ojo, ojo, ok.
Kill the Witcher!
Uy, lo que me bajaron. Bájale, bájale, bájale. Bukaki. Mejoras de armaduras, encontrar una mejor armadura, puedes utilizar objetos, mejorar la parte superior e inferior, bla, 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 las manos a los pies para mejorar el objeto, entrar en el par de equipamiento, selecciona. Ok. ¿Quieres mejorar? Sí.
Desist, or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Aryan Lavalette, this will be no easy task. Surrender, Aryan! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, King!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron, heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the
Me parece un
Witcher!
poco fanático. No creo que esté muy dispuesto a negociar. A ver, me suena que tengo que ir por acá. Ah, ni me voy a molestar en subir ese nivel. Pero así será por ahí. Me parece que no. Creo que es por ahí.
Die!
Mejoraron muchísimo más el combate. Mierda.
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Ríndete y salva a tus hombres.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute, you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a witcher, and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
Bueno, pues muéranse.
You heard them, Witcher.
This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men!
Me alegro.
My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially liked the one of Renfrey and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That dream will not have a happy ending for you.
Stand your ground!
Halt! He's mine.
A ver, ¿cuál señal uso? Yo creo que Queen
For the Baroness!
y Art.
For the Baroness! For the Baroness!
Yo, ¿lo maté? Oh, shit, no quería matarlo. Bueno, solo murió él y tenemos que matar más gente, mejor.
The successor of one of Temeria's oldest families perished at the hands of a monster slayer. A sign of the times, I suppose.
You mourn, Arian?
No. He was one of a dying breed. And he was a traitor. Continue.
¿Qué pasa al final con el dragón? Nos separamos del monasterio.
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edon.
To think it almost killed us all.
Arian Lavalet has surrendered the castle. Open the gate.
Arian lives!
Open now. Kneel before your king and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's special forces.
What of the Baron? You really had to kill him.
¿A cuál de todos? Los que maté.
No other way sometimes. Sire.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalets are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are?
In the monastery. But we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly!
Protect the king!
The fucking dragon.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Coño, coño,
Protect the
coño.
king! Run for the hoarding! I'd give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the brute turns my army to cinders!
Witcher, how do you fight something like that?
Dragon!
You
Take
don't.
cover!
You run.
To the hoardings!
Some professional you are.
Es un
Got to get to the town.
puto dragón.
We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you witches don't hunt dragons?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. This one doesn't seem to know that.
Do you want me to go
The
over and
gate!
tell him?
They're at the gate!
No idea, you're
At
the
them!
monster expert.
For the Baroness!
Putos.
Lavalette!
To the tower! Back up! I'll open the gate! Quickly! Quick! I can't hold this for long.
Oh, coño.
Call the arbalists!
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Quita, coño. Aunque si estaba aquí el tipo este de las fuerzas especiales, para que le estoy contando lo que ya sabe, pero bueno.
Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Ha! And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task, finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher,
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
Nos vemos pronto, señor. Y si esperamos a vernos, señor, los rebeldes no les van a hacer daño a los hijos de la baronesa.
Soldiers loyal to the Lavalettes would never harm the Baroness's children.
I shall be reassured as to that when I see them, not before. We must act quickly. The rebels are dispersed, in disarray. As dim-witted as they are, I fear they could conclude the children would make good hostages.
Maybe Roach will get something out of this priest. It's a relatively large town. I could use a hint.
I'm counting on him. But time is of the essence. Please explore the area. We seek a tunnel or something similar. Beware of traps. They may have planted some. You're best suited to this. My men lack your skills.
All right, I'll go.
I'm relying on you, Witcher.
Where are those axes? Move your asses!
Tengo que estar pendiente del collar que creo que me indica secretos a veces.
Would you release us, soldier, sir?
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
Bueno, ahí veo un puntito verde. Hostia puta. No se midió ni uno, ¿no?
Shut it.
Time to pay your war tax.
These people are unarmed.
This is not your concern. Get lost.
Bueno, pues si lo puedo notizar.
Get out of here, now.
Right. Sir. Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
La ayuda tiene un precio. No, tampoco va a ser tan miserable.
Be careful. You may not be so lucky next time. Find a place to hide.
I must find my wife first. They herded her away with others like cattle.
Good luck.
Típico. Los que más se joden en la guerra, los civiles.
Fire will cleanse your tainted souls.
Faster with those logs!
It'll be better this way, for all of us.
Ah, con espacio, como las cosas.
It'll be better this way, for all of us.
¿Qué es eso verde que se ve ahí?
Faster with those logs!
It'll be better this way, for all of us.
Hurry up! We haven't got all day!
It'll be better this way, for all of us.
You've no business here!
Leave them alone. They're innocent.
Innocent? They're with the Lavalettes! Weeds that need to be ripped out with their roots so they won't grow back again. Treason spreads like the plague. No one will leave here alive. And you, stay out of this.
I won't stand by while you murder innocents.
So, what'll you do?
Kill you.
I was not after your blood. I have witnesses.
Fuck. ¿Con E por rechazar golpes? What? Ah, ok. Haga puto.
You win. Mercy.
Let the people out and walk away.
Unblock the door!
I'll report this.
Yeah, you do that.
Me chupa un huevo.
burn anything or touch a single woman, you sons of bitches, and the king will hear of it.
Quita, coño.
Leave us be!
You're free.
Thank you, my lord.
Necesito mi dinero.
Find a place to hide until this madness ends.
But where?
¿Qué voy a saber? No les puedo resolver todo, giles.
They've taken all from us, save our lives.
Fall back! Retreat!
Where are
We
these
can
Volsungs
repel
coming
them!
from?
I thought we'd cleared this district. Are they springing from their graves? Blow the lilies!
Ay, me confundí de señal.
You lout! You lout!
Block the passage, quick!
Fuck. What? Para presente se ordena a todas las tropas que se retiren para defender las rutas que conducen a toda costa. Parte del tirano. Intil Rujun como de Mahakan. ¿Y qué pasa? Por el otro lado. Cerrado. ¿Me tengo que volver?
They burned down our homes, made off with everything else! Gods, why? Quiet down, please.
Porque así es la guerra, amigo.
And now, horse sons, you'll answer for treason.
What treason, my lord?
We're simple folk and know nothing of politics.
Lavalette lost, so you whimper like dogs.
What will you do
with
with
us?
us?
Ayudar a esta gente.
King will
Shouldn't
decide.
loiter around here, Witcher.
Up against the wall and
Restricted
shake your
military
flag.
area.
brother-in-laws in
Bueno,
Riverdale.
ahí sí que tienen suerte. Ya. Mío, qué débil es el hard de este tipo.
Death to the tyrant! Death to Foltest!
Estás en la sala oscura, mejora tu visión bebiendo una voz. Dato. ¿Y dónde cojones puedo meditar? Puedo meditar donde se me dé la gana. Que ya la cagué. Un botón. Meditar.
Die.
Cabrón. Mitad de vida de un golpe o dos golpes que me dio. Ahí está. 8. Como chota se medita. Ah, ok. Con control. Pasos.
Damn, you're ugly.
Bola do fogo. Estrela. Guapas están las ejecuciones. ¿Puedo meditar acá? Sí. Gato. Golondrina. ¿Y eso qué hace? Aumenta la regeneración de energía a costa de vitalidad y resistencia. Me tomé como que las pociones como al final. Pues ya valía madres. Muy buena.
Scoia'tael.
Ya lo hacen acá.
Blasphemers! Don't pull back! Blasphemers!
Pero ¿a dónde apunta ese?
Blasphemers!
Ah, sí está guardando. Síndrome de Diógenes tengo. Lo peor es que estoy seguro de que no puedo vender nada de esto. Es adictivo. Hostia, puta, qué susto. Tío.
The gods! Mother!
tyrant! Death to Foltest! Death to the tyrant! Death to Foltest! Blasphemers!
¿Por qué quita?
For Temeria, men! To die for Temeria is to die a good death!
A ver.
Die!
Onward! Attack!
Blasphemers!
They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners.
Blasphemers!
Crush those vermin!
Lavalette!
They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners!
Blasphemers!
Crush those vermin!
Blasphemers!
They're no knights.
Coño.
Onward!
Blasphemers!
Attack! They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners.
Hola. Tú. Oh.
Blasphemers!
Te has recordado como el caballero Blasphemous.
You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
We might have arrived at the same time if not for Tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boosie, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boosie and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Holy man unharmed and the noble gets slapped. A win-win situation, if ever I've seen one.
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense! Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
I left all my possessions
Not
at
as far
home.
as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only mine, then?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
The dragon's back! I can't.
¿Me estás jodiendo que Roach sobrevivió a eso? ¿Cómo es posible? Perdón.
The dragon's back! I
Realmente le cayó
can't.
encima. Pero si le di al... Oh. Presionando.
The dragon back! I can't.
Sí, claro, ahora tiene más sentido porque esconderme en línea recta. Mierda, te...
You saved my life again.
Ah, la recupero otra vez.
Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
¿Qué el tipo? O sea, ponerme. Eso. Te diré.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Ah, thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
El monje sea una puta mole de 32 metros de alto no es para nada sospechoso.
Go, Busi.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy. Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the Forefather and the Mother Creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Busi. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Busi, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Cosas que tiene para la gira. Temeria se fue a la mierda.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Well, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perish, including the Witcher, Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the Witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of interment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
Ah, lo salvó Ciri.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Ves! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner.
No puedo ni probar el chorizo, la puta madre. Solo tomé
I'll take the
vino.
key.
Cerveza.
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Not yesterday. He was a hero, pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls? Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow. What say we, teach him a lesson?
Provoca a los guardias.
I'll not touch the scum.
Guard! Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
Valientes palabras, sobre todo con estos barrotes de por medio.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Putiazo, putiazo otra vez.
Rip your guts out!
Ah, tengo que oprimir teclas, ok. Putiazo. Uy. Si me la liberaba primero la cagaba, ¿no? Supongo yo.
torches. They can't sneak out in this light.
Consejo, puedes aturdir. ¿Qué? Hacia leer.
Huh? What was that?
Bueno.
Die, spook!
What was that? I can take you!
Rotten barley for a month. All rotten lout.
All right, hogs down. Let's see it. I'll throttle idiot.
You wanted a map? There it is, first-rate carving. Wanted me inside? Here I am. What the fuck else you want from me?
You deaf or what? I said
You
a
tell him.
prisoner's escaped!
First of all,
Guards!
pierced heart
Where the
with
hell
mum
is
on it.
everyone?
It's
Guards,
hiding part
over
of
here!
the dungeon.
I needed a bit of courage. Had a few drinks beforehand.
You were supposed to get caught, but not for thieving. Because for that they whip you first.
How are we supposed to see the corridor?
Creo que eso están hablando de algo importante, pero
Kill
no
the
les,
runner, boys!
les presté mucha atención. Uy,
You'll not get off easy! I'll pound you till you're a bloody smear!
¿de cojones están mis cosas?
All right.
Grab him!
Severa ejecución. Bueno, pero si acabo de recoger una llave. Ah, yo sí dije. No, no es de aquí. Entonces, ¿de dónde chota es? No tiene que haber un lugar con mi... Esa es la salida. Tiene que haber un lugar con mis cosas.
Come on, mate, please let me out. I beg you. If you don't, I'll holler. Draw half the garrison here.
Nifgard?
I am Shilad Fitz-Estelin, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine Emperor, Emir Var Emrys.
What do you want of me, Nilfgaardian?
Simply to speak, my lady.
Ah, really? Something you would not dare were my son still alive.
I very much regret the death of the Baron Lavalette. Please accept my deepest condolences. Yet it is precisely his loss that renders our conversation mutually desirable.
Let go of me. I shall walk unaided. I shall return, rogue! And I shall repay you.
Let us go, my lady. Your cries can do us no good.
Ok, se fijó que estábamos con él. Estábamos en huida. A ver.
You bastard! You fucking prick! Fuck you, cocksucker!
The titles himself.
Fuck you up the arse! Motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking kill you, hear me? I'll rip your prick off and beat your head in with it!
You're hard? Appointment's not due tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry. You'll see me today.
Ah, el verdugo. Y un escriba. Muerto escriba. ¿Qué arma más rara tenía? Ah, estaba forjando un arma. Yo, Luis de Lavalette, juro solemnemente que mis hijos, Anaís y Busi, en realidad son hijos de mi hijo mayor, Arián, que los engendró por una unión incestuosa. Ok. No quieren que los... Bueno, quieren... Los bastardos no puedan heredar nada. Este garrote está mejor. De 3 a 12. De 5 a... no.
Huge winged and breathes fire. Condor, maybe? But breathes fire.
Pero como que tiende a aturdir mucho más esto.
Attack the Witcher!
Attack the Witcher!
Boys, you're gonna get it.
Qué buena es esta arma.
Come in, Master Geralt. Allow me to introduce the Baroness Lavalette, mother to the royal children, who at present mourns the passing of her eldest son.
Milady.
I comfort the Baroness with assurances that House Lavalette need suffer no more, its future brighter as it stands protected by the Empire of Nilfgaard.
Did you kill my son, Arion?
Son muchos los que han perecido en esta guerra, no solo vuestro hijo de esta Nilfgaard. No me dejó otra opción.
Milady, I killed many during the assault, not just your son. War demands sacrifices. You might remember that the next time you're about to start one.
Have some compassion, Master Geralt. The Baroness requires support. She is distraught as it is.
Unnecessary toil, Excellency, for witches have no feelings. And the truth, especially when painful, can wake us from the slumber of self-deception. I deserved as much.
Milady, I wouldn't trust the ambassador if I were you.
Master Geralt, let us be serious, please.
Let him speak. I wish to hear this.
I didn't know your son, but I know he saw the Empire as a foe, as did King Foltest.
You've no notion of the events transpiring in the kingdom, of what Kimbold, Maravel, and their ilk are capable. My duty is to Foltest's children, their safety. And though I too see a pact with Nilfgaard as a pact with the devil, I feel I have no choice. Besides, can you say that you really knew the king?
Well enough to be confident of my words.
Truly? In that case, what kind of a man was he? I wish to know your view.
Era duro y despiadado, un buen rey. Era como cualquier hombre, pero él nació para llevar una corona. Yo soy quien para juzgar, utilizó todo lo que pudo.
He was ruthless, hard, and effective. A good king.
Effectiveness is the mark of a good witcher. We've learned to expect other things from monarchs, say, justice and wisdom.
Few are born wise, milady. He did all he could to preserve and safeguard the realm.
The ambassador questioned your guilt. It seems now that I too believe you did not slay the king. Your Excellency, you will aid the Witcher to escape the castle. That is my wish.
But, my lady, this would represent an immeasurable risk in my estimation. And there is the matter of your son.
He chose his fate, and departed in a manner worthy of the Lavalettes. How am I to believe you'll protect me from reptiles like Kimbold and Maravel when you balk at the notion of deceiving a few prison guards?
Milady, I shall do what is in my power. Give me a moment, Witcher, then proceed to the main gate.
¿Y dónde recupero mis cosas? Quiero recuperar mis putas cosas. A ver.
Guards! The witch has fled his cell and is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. But... One more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
Nueve. Y no. No, la puta madre. Mis cosas deben de estar por ahí, ¿no? Digo yo. Voy a ir a buscar. Me habré dejado algo por ahí. Acá. Es otra forma de salir, ¿no? Bisarma. Pues no puedo recuperar mis cosas. Pues sinceramente no sé ni si se podía. Encender. Ah. ¿Será que este man sabe? ¿Le puedo preguntar? No. Bueno, no importa. Pero hasta dónde coño tengo que ir. Espada muchísimo más larga la que él tenía, ¿no?
Geralt, over here.
Coño.
You were to sneak out, avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak.
Mate a todo
Triss,
Cristo.
is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but...
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, Spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Adernian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss.
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lines and all aboard!
Line's clear, Captain!
War is a good time to forge friendships, alliances. Harry and Lavalette, busy building walls and forging swords for Gotham. When he was gone, those he loved were forced to forge friendships with those he hated.
Espera, me estás diciendo que...
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known the Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
Ok.